Hey everybody, it's me, the 30-something nothing saying, hey, what's up? I know y'all are like, wait, where'd she go? I mean, what happened? Well, here's the thing. I've had some really bad computer problems. And so for actually a really long time now, I've been wanting to do a video update, but haven't been able to because every time I would, I don't know, try to like upload a video or maybe even try to make a video, my old computer would go. So that's it. No more old computer. I have a new one. It's my new baby. I'm getting used to it. It's a lot different than my old one. Well, it's still a Mac. I'm a Mac person. But I am really enjoying it so far and getting excited about learning how to use it really well. So that's why I have been out of touch a lot more than I expected I would be. But now I am back. And yeah, a couple interesting things to tell you about or things to discuss. So I don't know if I should maybe start out with the good news or rant first. What do you think? Rant, good news, rant, good news. Maybe I'll end on a good note and tell you the sort of kind of good news. Okay, so let me rant. It's fascinating. Maybe it's, when you get to a certain age, people automatically think that you're old. Or perhaps maybe it's because everyone I know in the world is doing a certain thing and they all think that I should do it too. So, okay, fine. I'll stop beating around the bush. Here it goes. Apparently, and I think this is very gendered. May I say that I think that this is very gendered. Obviously, I don't have a traditional job. Okay, fine, I don't have a job at all, but that's let me talk about that later. So anyway, it appears that some men that I've come across in my life have decided that, oh, I don't know, since I don't have anything else better to do, that I should just have a child. Well, you have nothing else better to do, so just pop out a kid. No. Now, let me tell you why I have issues with that statement on a variety of different levels. Number one, I love it that it's coming from men that, number one, have jobs. Number two, have no intention, from what I understand, of ever not working and being stay-at-home dads. So it's like, well, hey, you're a woman. You might as well just, I don't know, pop out a baby. No. Okay, so how about that? And no. I think it's just so interesting that men, I find, sort of see this whole like having a child thing as not changing your life or altering sort of how it is that you have to deal with your everyday world. And because this is a blog about sort of career and life satisfaction, how it affects a woman's career. And yes, I know we live in the age where women can make choices and they can work or they can not work, and that's great. But as of right now, with no little baby in my arms to look at, I really am not at the moment deciding already that I'm going to be a stay-at-home mom. And I think that a lot of people feel that, and I think it's because we're still relatively young, although these people are younger than me, think that it's just very easy for women to go in and out of the workplace like it's nothing. And it's not. A lot of things really require a lot of thought as to like what you're going to do about childcare, about if you decide that you still want to continue to work, even part-time or full-time, like how does that all work? It's not something that just sort of kind of happens. And I think, I don't know, maybe it's a function of like a lot of people I know going through major life changes, obviously most of which have to do with bearing children, that people think that, oh, okay, well, if it works that way for me, then it's going to work that way for somebody else. And you know what? We all don't do the same things. We all don't want to do the same things, and we all shouldn't do the same things. We should do what works for us and our families and what's going to make sure that we have like healthy, happy homes. And it was just so freaking annoying to like sit there and hear men just sit up there and tell me about like what I should and should not do with my body, number one. And number two, like, oh yeah, whatever. I mean, no. Like, I can't even articulate to you like on how many different levels I really took so much offense to that. I'm trying to do this, and whether it's start a family or do anything else, being mindful of the things that need to get done and things that I want to be in place. And yes, I know there's never a really good time to have a child. You just got to do it. Yeah, I know. I'm the product of somebody who didn't plan and sort of had a child with a man that she shouldn't have. So I am totally, totally mindful of those things. But at the same time, you know, I have the benefit, unlike my mom, of being in a marriage. I'd like to think a very good marriage, and being able to plan these things and being able to be thoughtful about the type of family and sort of home environment that I'm bringing my child into. And that will include, to some degree, at least from what I think right now, being in part a working mother. So, to the people that said, oh, you should just have a baby, because why not? I mean, just have a baby. I mean, you're a woman, and you're not really doing anything important anyway. Huh. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Sorry for the rant. I just had to do it. I had to get it out. I just had to do it. And finally, I guess it's like, you know, sort of kind of good news. But I'm going to sort of kind of consult for a company. Woo! And maybe it'll turn into a job. Woo! So I'm pretty excited about it. It's actually somewhat related to what I did in my last 2 jobs in a way. I'll be doing a mix of the things that I did before, and just sort of helping this new company try to figure itself out. I like it because it seems like a really entrepreneurial environment, which, although I may not have the stuff to be an entrepreneur myself, I'm still working through that. Maybe I have the stuff to help out other people who are trying to be entrepreneurs. So we'll see how that all works out. Hopefully, you know, the ball will get rolling soon. That's what I'm trying to do this week, get the ball rolling. And we'll see. So I'm excited about it. Yeah, and I really think it'll be a lot of fun. And I'll get to do a lot of cool things, you know, that I like to do. And pretty much I've been given carte blanche to do whatever it is I want to do. So we'll see. I'll keep you updated. I'll be slightly disappointed if I have to tell you that it didn't work out. But, you know, the whole point of this is for me to be honest with you. So that's a good thing, right? So I hope you're enjoying fall. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah. I'm not looking forward to winter. But, and we haven't had any trees turn yet here in New York City. So wherever you are, I hope you're enjoying fall, thinking about things like Thanksgiving. Woohoo! I'm hosting Thanksgiving. Do any of you know how to cook a turkey? I could really use some tips. Anyway, I hope you're all well, and I will hopefully talk to you all soon again. Okay, bye-bye.